welcome to another special edition of the Wonderberry Podcast.
I'm Brian.
And I'm hiding from fireworks.
You what now?
Oh boy. American Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Brian. How are you?
Meh at best.
Meh at best? Yeah, everything's just been upside down lately, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think between the stupid, insane AIQ levels out here because of wildfires, and when it's not doing that, it's like mid-90s humidity. My body's about given up.
We've only had, I think, 2, maybe 3 days where our air quality's been in the hundreds.
Oh, dude, it's been so bad here.
Yeah. You guys
I don't know how you're getting looped, but it's like coming down. Unless it's like it seems to be like swirling around the lakes, and so we're on that north end of the swirl.
Yeah.
Because Chicago's getting it bad, and then we're getting it right after Chicago, type of a thing. And it's just following along behind the storms as the weather patterns swirl.
Because we're a democratic state and you're not. That's why.
Yeah, well, there we go. It's a government conspiracy to the evil leftists to punish red states with them chemtrails and shit.
I was actually reading a little bit last night about the QAnon people think it's poisoning because it's poisoning people as an excuse to cover up the deaths from the COVID vaccines.
Oh my goodness.
I think I got that out semi right. I'm not totally sure.
What is it? JFK can't melt steel beams on the moon?
Apparently, we're sending an astronaut past Saturn. Guy's name Richard something I saw. So we're putting a dick in Uranus, Dave.
Oh, there we go. You know, Uranus. Jesus Christ, Brian.
What?
Have you done a whole lot of research on koi fish?
Yeah, previously? I don't remember any of it.
Previously? You know about their swimming in packs thing, right?
Yeah.
They like to swim in packs of 4.
Yeah.
And that way, if something goes wrong, koi fish A, B, and C can go off, leaving the decoy.
Huh. I don't remember that.
Hang on.
So,
Let's see if he catches on to what I just said.
I don't.
Is he going to catch on to what I said? They left the decoy behind.
Yeah, okay.
I know. I don't do this very often, so when I do, you don't know what's going on.
Oh. I'm not very on top of things this week either.
No, I know. But I was looking forward to doing that one. So for those that don't know or don't pay attention in school, today, as of the release of this, is the Independence Day in the United States. July 4th, 1776. The Second Continental Congress unanimously adopted the Declaration of Independence, announcing the colony's separation from Great Britain.
Now, wait a minute. If I go by what the back of the Dodge Ram's going by here say, that's when the Constitution was signed, and that's only the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
The Second Amendment was signed on July 4th, 1776, Dave. I read it on the back of a Dodge Ram pickup truck.
There, yeah, yeah. Instead of it being, what, December 15th, 1791?
Yeah.
I think was when that
Why
was
do you want?
ratified.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I think it's funny that they won't protect any other amendments, and that's the only one that they care about. And you ask them about any other amendments, and they don't. They kind of even know the first one, other than they only know the part about freedom of speech and not the
They don't
freedom
even know
religion.
that. That's the funniest thing about the First Amendment
Yeah, they
is
still
they
don't
don't
get
even
that
get
right.
that correct.
They don't get the Second Amendment right, Dave.
I mean, whenever someone is bitching about, especially about social media and First Amendment rights, I ask them to quote back the first 5 words of the First Amendment, and most of them look at me like I sprouted a third head because they don't pay attention, they don't understand, or they just don't care. But it starts off with Congress shall make no law, which has Congress been interpreted by the Supreme Court to mean government. So
Yeah.
government shall make no law. That's the first 5 words. Not private citizens, not there aren't repercussions. It's that the government can't do that. YouTube can restrict your freedom of speech all they want. The government can't do it.
Yep.
Whatever. I get off on these little tangents. My favorite one is here recently they've been touting out and screaming about 18-year-olds being able to vote and how we should raise the voting age. That one makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, what do they want to raise it to? Like 75?
I think they want to raise it to somewhere in the 20s or something.
Yeah.
But the problem is the 26th Amendment. Section 20.
That's 24 amendments too many, Dave.
26th Amendment. The right of the citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on the account of age.
Do you remember like 3 minutes ago when I said that they don't care about any of the other amendments in the Constitution?
Oh,
The
it's hilarious.
first part of this whole conversation.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Whatever. Some of these they cherry pick everything to whatever they want to be and then scream and cry and stick their fingers in their ears and anything that they're screaming in favor of actually strikes back against them.
Bud Light shoving trans people in her face on her personal Instagram page that I definitely was not following and peeking on and late nights in the bathroom.
Why is it every time I open TikTok, it's just showing me a bunch of gay people dancing? And every one of us that knows how algorithms in TikTok works are dying laughing. Well, Senator, there's a very good reason for that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Speaking
the
of
funny
Pride
part.
Month, like all the Pride Month just wrapped up too.
Yeah.
So
I think
all the
Fort Wayne Pride
corporations are
is...
cleaning up all their rainbows.
I think Fort Wayne Pride is this month?
Yeah, it's usually the same weekend I have the lake gig.
Yeah, Pride Fest 2023 in Fort Wayne, July 21st.
Yeah.
They do that because... Why do they do that? They do that because there's other stuff that goes on festivals-wise in June, I think. I don't remember why they wait until the end of July.
I don't know. They have German Fest and Greek Fest and
They have a fest like every weekend for,
the
yeah.
whole fucking summer.
It's kind of cool though. I mean, I don't mind it. It's nice to be able to know that you can go downtown at any other time and figure this out.
It's the same thing at every one. That there's food trucks outside and then there's beer drinking inside and
Let's see.
that's
Arab Fest was June 3rd and 4th. German Fest was the 4th through the 11th. Barbecue Rib Fest was the 15th through the 18th. The Allen County Fair was June 20th to 25th. The 24th was Middle Waves Ripple Hype event. Greek Fest was the 22nd through the 25th. The Three Rivers Festival is coming up on the 7th through the 15th. And then we have the St. Joe Pickle Festival on the 13th and through the 15th. And then Pride on the 21st. Yeah, it's every weekend. There's a whole nother thing.
mm-hmm.
Holy crap, they have boat races now?
And the what? What?
August 5th, River Set Go and Dragon boat races down the river downtown. They're doing boat races in the river now.
They used to do them up north at the park up Clinton because I was supposed to do sound for it last year.
Apparently the riverfront's doing it now since they've been spending all that money cleaning up the riverfront. I'm all for it.
God, what was that? I don't remember the name of
Fiesta
that.
Fort Wayne's on the August 12th. Taste of the Arts the 26th. There's just stuff everywhere. Visit FortWayne.com. We'll give a free plug out for them. If you were in the Fort Wayne area and you want to check out some of these fun and exciting festivals, it's the way to go. So I might be doing something crazy for my class. I haven't decided if how I want to do this yet, but we're doing fake advertisements like the table tent. We have to design a table tent advertisement. You know, those things you see at bars and restaurants for ads or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
For my totally fake product that I created for the logo for and all this stuff. And it's meant to be somewhat futuristic. So I thought about recording a quick little video giving instructions on how to go to your credits kiosk to key in for a rebate for drinking and trying our product. And then uploading that and then creating a QR code for the back of my design thing, just so it looks fancy, but actually have the QR code tag over to that. I thought that'd be kind of funny. I wouldn't tell anyone about it either. I would just let them figure it out when they went to go see what the QR code went to. And that's scaled down from my original thought process, which was going to be buying a domain and creating an entire website for it.
Do that
But
and then just in bed.
I only have 3 days.
Never gonna give you up.
No, so that was maybe my original thought was keying into something like that. But I was like, it would be more funny to have an actual ad for my fake product online ready to go. I just thought that would just be hilarious. Probably a bit much, but it would be funny as fuck.
That'd be pretty stellar.
I wouldn't have to go too crazy with it, but it would be fun. I'm really enjoying this class.
Yeah. The stuff you've sent me has been pretty awesome.
I've been playing around a lot more with AI stuff and Adobe's AI stuff. It's honestly kind of crazy what you can do. One of these classes, I might just go ahead and live stream doing my homework.
That would be cool.
Just to see how it would all come about, I think it would be kind of cool. Be a little weird, but I
Yeah.
think it would. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind watching some.
But sometimes it gets a little confusing because I am um what do you call it? Oh, I'm taking both Photoshop and um Illustrator at the same time, and they kind of coincide with each other a few times. Like certain tools get slightly confusing back and forth. Like not terrible, but enough that it's somewhat annoying. But other than that, it's been going down pretty good.
Cool.
I don't know how much I'm going to use it afterward on the actual programs, but both of the professors are teaching it for what do you call it? They're teaching the theory and not just now click this tool, now click this tool. They're explaining the process behind the tools so that you can adapt it to other tools of the trade, which is really kind of awesome. That was something I was not expecting to have happen, especially since my one professor is very, I don't want to call him anti Adobe, but he's very much anti Adobe. He thinks that they're charging way too much for what they offer.
Yeah.
So he is constantly referring, like, I think we spent a bunch of time the other day after class. We went through like half of what we went over in class in Affinity Photo. So we were just trying to figure out what their process was for what we had just worked on. It was pretty cool.
Hmm.
So, nah, it's a good class. He's a good guy.
Yeah. They definitely do charge too much.
It is like $60 a month signing up for a year contract
Yeah.
for the entire suite.
Yeah.
And due to it being software as a service, instead of you don't actually own a license or a copy of that. Also, if something happens and you cancel, you automatically owe the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and they used to have like a really decent deal where Photoshop and Lightroom, like a photography special, was like $10 a month. They've upped that to like $20 a month now.
They used to have a
So
really good deal where you could just like purchase it for $20 and it was yours forever.
it was never that low, but yeah, it was a purchased option. I think
Yeah.
CS6 was $500 to purchase outright.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always insanely expensive, and I don't know. I understand it. I get it, but what's gonna win them over, and the only
Which
reason
is
why I'm kind of like been eyeing it a little bit more often, and it's really gonna do something, is the AI stuff that they're incorporating in.
which is
Gener- Generative
eight
fill is insane.
$500 purchase for the whole suite is 8 1/3 months
Yeah.
of the Photoshop
Well,
package subscription price.
yeah. It's dumb. So I use Affinity, Designer and Photo and like Publisher. So that's pretty much Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. I have through Affinity, which is Serif's Affinity company. It's a pretty good company. They make really, really good products that way. And then everyone knows, because I've talked about it 1,000 times, I use DaVinci. Speaking of, holy shit, they're coming up with something crazy in DaVinci. So DaVinci's been leaning into AI more and more and more, right?
Mm-hmm.
In their latest open betas, so 18.5, I think we're on beta 4 now, they have a subtitle generative system now. So they can take the speech and drop it to text into 14 different languages. Not only can you do that, but you can also highlight certain text and it will scrub to that point in the video. You can auto put in subtitles for it, and you can also clip based upon talking.
Ooh.
So you can highlight, so you can go in instead of having to go through the entirety of the thing, because you can read much faster and you can listen to what people are saying. You can go in and read, find the areas that you want, highlight that, and create a clip automatically from that, as well as automatically putting in the subtitles on that clip. And for the examples that I was watching, it was like a 15-minute thing that they had, and it took Resolve 1 minute and 40 seconds to scrub through, process all of that video into text, and have all of that stuff available. It's kind of insane how much they're leaning into that. Resolve is about to get crazy with that. And I'm absolutely here for it.
I think pretty much everything's about to get fucking crazy with that. But hey,
I believe you have to have the full studio version for the AI features of Resolve, which is a one-time fee of like $300. $300, $250, $200, $300, something like that. Which, what you can do is just stock out BH Photo and Photo Video, B&H Photo and Video for sales on their anything Blackmagic, because if you buy any of their equipment, you automatically get the pro license, the studio license.
yeah.
So I waited until like that speed editor that I have, it went on sale for like $60. So I got the speed editor and the studio version of Resolve for $60.
Nice.
Which that speed editor is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely speedy.
That's what I need for Reapers. But I need I need to set up like a docking station where I can have my little what am I thinking about? What are my things called, Dave? What's
like
that
your
shit called?
boards?
Yeah.
Your mixers?
Yeah, mixer. And pads.
I've been looking at the way my desk is set up. I think I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to figure out and design some 3D printed kind of systems in here to kind of cubby hole things together a little bit better. So I might be talking with you about 3D printing some stuff.
Okay.
Because my space in front of my keyboard is starting to get very full. I kind of try to think of a way to finagle maneuver some of this stuff around a little bit better than what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my beacon mixer, I have a headphone amp, I have my ProSonus DAC, I have 2 Steam Decks, a speed editor, my keyboard, my phone, and a Wacom tablet. And I use all of them. It's kind of stupid. And I think there's a better way that I could set this up.
I'm in my kitchen, so
Yeah, I don't have a very good way to portable mic to run this out of my laptop. Because I don't have a USB mic. It's all XLR.
hmm
I've
but
thought about
but
getting a USB mic every once in a while, but for the little bit that I would use it, I'm not sure it's worth the cost.
which is funny because in the first iteration of the podcast, I spent the whole time making fun of you for having a USB mic.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Yeah.
Because now I'm the one with the XLR mic, thanks to you. And you're the one with the USB mic, rolling your eyes at me having to juggle 10 times the equipment you have to get set up somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's
To be
funny.
fair though, I do have a Rode.
Yeah, to be fair, your USB mic is so much better than the Samson bullet mic that I was using.
Yeah. The mic
I
I
will
have is probably better than most mics you'll see on like YouTube channels with damn near 1 billion subscribers.
I will say this about that Samson mic though. I think that it was a better sounding mic than the Snowballs for half the price.
Yeah.
But no, this mic made me kind of fall in love with a brand that I now match with my headphones, and it's worked out really well for me so far.
Hmm.
AKG is a good brand.
That it is.
Little no nonsense, and then what is this one that I have? I got the P220
You know why they're a good brand?
because they've been around forever and they're German.
They're they're not German.
I thought AKG was German for some reason.
No, they're originally Austrian, but they're actually
Oh,
owned by
same shit.
they're owned by Samsung.
Oh, are they owned by Samsung now?
Yeah. Well, they're owned by Harman, which
A
is
part of
owned by
Harman
Samsung.
International Industries, a subsidiary of Samsung Electronics since 2017. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't remember if they were a part of JBL before. I don't remember if they were under JBL or beside JBL in the Harman line of things. Harman owns a lot of stuff, and then Samsung actually owns a lot of stuff. Yeah. Samsung owns more things than you'd think to know.
Originally, its main business was to provide technical equipment for cinemas, loudspeakers, film projectors, and light meters. The business slowly expanded, and AKG started selling car horns, door intercoms, carbon microphone capsules for telephones, headsets, and cushion speakers. Huh. That's kind of crazy. They were the first dynamic cardioid microphone. 1953, the D12 microphone. Huh.
Oh, D12, I thought.
With the creation of the D12 microphone in 1953, AKG achieved international fame, setting the standard for voice transmissions. Being the world's first dynamic cardioid microphone, it possessed excellent qualities for that time, making its way to radio stations and recording studios across the world.
Let's see, I think we'll use a 214 for guitar amps.
Interesting. That is really cool. 94, it became part of Harman International Industries. And then Harman was bought in 2017 by Samsung Electronics. Oh, and the headquarters of the AKG brand is in California now. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, AKG makes good stuff.
Yeah, they do. Nah, these headphones are... I love these headphones.
Let's see. Harman contains AKG, AMX, RCAM, Bang& Olufsen, Becker, BSS, Crown, DBX, Harman Kardon, Infinity, JBL, Lexicon, Mark Levinson, Martin, Revel, Soundcraft, and Studer.
Yeah, these K240s that I have headphones wise are absolutely amazing. They're still used to this day in recording studios for general use for monitor and playback.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Cool. Hey, when was it? What? You say Pride was the 21st, right?
Something like that.
When was the parade?
I don't think it's all the entirety of the Pride stuff for Fort Wayne is in July, including the Pride Parade.
Yeah, I just asked when is the parade?
Oh, is okay. You said was like
I
past
didn't
tense.
I didn't mean past tense. That
Pride
past
Parade
tense then is
2023 is... Let's see, events. No, wrong. Pride. I don't know. I'm looking for it still.
I was wondering if Oscar Mayer was going to be there. Did you see him at some of the other?
I saw that.
Yeah. Did you see they rolled out their Transmobile?
No.
That was a roast beef sandwich.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're really just trying, aren't you?
What else am I going to do, Dave?
Oh, here we go. Parade. Oh, that's for the Indy Parade. What about Fort Wayne Pride? Not Indy Pride, damn it.
Yeah, they're probably like, maybe you should just go a little bit further down there.
I'm looking. I don't see anything for a parade.
Hmm.
I could be... Oh, Pride March. Here we go. Due to heavy construction areas, as well as large amount of participants, Pride March will kick off Saturday, July 22nd at 2 p.m. north of the Headwaters East Festival Plaza. The march is open to all Pride supporters. So it looks like there'll be a march. It'll be the July 22nd. I'll probably pop down there for Pride again this year.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, to everyone out there, please be safe tonight in your 4th of July ceremonies. Please don't go too crazy with fireworks. and just be very mindful of your hands and of safety.
Or don't. We don't really care anymore, Dave.
Or that's true. We can just let you Darwin yourselves out of town. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that option too.
The people that know better will know better and do better. And the rest of them, fuck it.
And please stop shooting off your fireworks at 1:45 in the fucking morning. My mental health would thank you.
I went outside last night and it was storming. And there was thunder going and fireworks going.
Yep.
And it was the weirdest shit.
Yeah, it finished up
I was
storming
real-
around 9:30, almost 10 o'clock last night. And it wasn't long before the fireworks started up. And then I think the last ones that I heard were at 2 a.m.
Hmm.
At least the last ones that were rattling windows in the house. So yeah, just be mindful of pets and veterans who, for some inexcusable reason, an unfathomed reason, don't like the sound of explosions. Don't know what that could be about.
Huh.
You know.
Weird.
Anyway, we will see you guys all next week for regular, assuming that we get our acts together this week, regular schedule, regular releases. Until then, enjoy the festivities and have yourselves a great week.
Later.